Hey honey, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna get into a little topic. Today it's gonna be about us as women. Yes, I said it, us as women. Get into it, okay? Because we as women have to stay hydrated. Yeah. Let's get into it. I just want to reflect on allowance. Not money, but the things that we allow. The action of allowing something is the allowance of something. An action. Not currently, but in general. Allowance. Let's get into it real quick. So, a situationship. Because what the hell is that? So why do we feel like we need to make ourselves convenient? Is convenient in your name? When you wake up in the morning, do you say, I'm gonna be convenient today? I mean, really, ask yourself these questions. That is part of being in a situationship. Being convenient to someone else. Not even yourself. Think about it. Now, why would you do yourself like that? You only giving yourself half the value that you are. That hit deep, didn't it? You are only giving yourself half of what you are. You're only offering half of yourself because that person is not receiving all of you. If they were, it wouldn't be a situation shit, okay? I'm not trying to go to church, but let's go. So, if a person wants to do something, anything, they gonna do it. Sorry to lay it out like that, but that's the truth. If they want to be with you, they'll be with you. If they want to fly a rocket ship, they're gonna find a way to fly that rocket ship. If they want to rob a bank, they'll come up with a plan. I'm just saying, if a person want to do something, they're gonna make it happen. So don't sit there wanting something for you that other person just don't want. It's never gonna work. It's one-sided. Nothing one-sided works. A relationship, a marriage, a friendship, nothing. If I was to take out a loan on my car and they help me and I never pay it back, they gonna repo that loan from me quick. Because it's not one-sided. It has to be a mutual feeling between two parties in order for something to work correctly. That goes with any kind of relationship. Friendships, family, marriage, anything. Co-workers, everybody. That's just how it has to be. And open communication helps with that. With one person withholding information and one person giving information, that's never going to work. It's not healthy. And if you're ever in that kind of situation, remove yourself. That's the best thing for you. You're lost in a trance right now. You need to get out of it, okay? It's not real. It's not real. It's just in your head, girl. And I'm sorry. But we as women, we go through that. It happens. And it's okay. But free yourself. That's not true happiness. And it's not real to you, to that other person. It's just a phase. Karma has a way of coming fast and repeatedly. And that's not a pun, I'm just saying. It's true. And the same way that a woman, we as women, curve men, men curve us the same way. Whether we choose to acknowledge that or not, that's our perspective. That's our decision to make. So just take some time and reflect on that for a second. Same way we are curving 15 men, that 1 or 2 men that we may or may not want are curving us and we don't even realize it. Ain't that about a bitch? Asking a man, does he fear commitment, is very valid. Don't think that it's not. Asking if they have trust issues is very valid. If communication is held up in value, then asking questions like this shouldn't be a problem at all. Open communication is a real thing. And a lot of people don't even know what it is to hold a conversation. Sending WYD and emojis is how some people are communicating. A lot of people are communicating now. And for me, that's irky. I don't like that. Use your words. Am I not good enough for you to type out all the letters? I mean, just really think about it. Like, if a person only hits you up with acronyms and emojis, there's no value in that. No entertainment. You don't have to. It's a choice. So if you choose to take that road, you shouldn't expect anything more. The standards have been set. I just want to stop and give a shout out to Rede at Pleasant Dream Tattoos in San Antonio, Texas. He's the one who did my tattoo. It is Japanese for clarity. Finding clarity in something is perfectly valid to do as well. If there is no clarity, there's no clear understanding of what the hell is going on with nothing. I'm just saying. Have you ever felt yourself in a gray area with somebody? Or you felt yourself questioning something or overthinking on certain actions that have been made on your behalf, on their behalf, mostly on their behalf? You're not alone. Most cases have proved that people who overthink are often right in the end. Now, there are other factors that can affect it to make it seem like you're just damn crazy. But most of the time, when you think on something and actually put the effort of thought into it, the conclusion you come up with is right. And society makes you think that overthinking is incorrect. It's a flaw. It's not. Our brains are working. Are they not supposed to? If someone is trying to bamboozle you out of your money and you think on it and you think on it and you think on it and you prevent it from happening, does that make you crazy? Or does that make you smart? Oh, okay. Just sometimes we as women, we allow in the toxins that cause our very pain. And that's deep if you really, really think about it. Sometimes we allow the toxin that is going to hurt us. We just let it right on in the front door. Come on. hurt me. The example being, you know, how you were head over heels about somebody at one point in time and y'all fell out for whatever reason. And somehow, some way, they came knocking at the door and you opened it and let them back in. And that shit did not work. We allowed that to happen. We as women. Stop the madness. Just stop the madness. You hurting yourself. You setting yourself up for failure. So one of my close friends of 8 years reminded me of a realism the other day. God provided us with a gut that's filled with the entity of intuition. And we as women often go against it instead of with it. Now think about that. We do. Not just women, men do it too, but we talking about us as women, okay? Us as women have a gut filled with intuition that we ignore. Red flag, yellow flag, orange flag. We just ignore everything. You gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop doing that. I'm working on that. Because the pain that it causes, the issues that it causes, the confusion that it causes, we allowed that to happen. Why? Because we ignored what God gave us as women. Now, love is blinding, okay? It is. It can be. And that's a good thing. And sometimes it's not so good. We may love a person to the extent that we ignore the standards that we would never otherwise violate. Now, sometimes we allow ourselves to be used for what we offer because the beneficial gratification that the person we like reacts to causes us to grow more fond to them. Kind of like reverse psychology without us even knowing it. We like the way a person reacts to what we do, so much so that it makes us like them more. The whole time, they're just benefiting from what we offer. Now, why are we doing that to ourselves, ladies? Like, we're not gaining anything. It's not mutual. That's just one-sided. And when it's one-sided, it doesn't work. One person is receiving, one person is giving, and a false illusion is being created in our heads, and we thrive from that. It's lovely. Oh my goodness. You gotta stop the madness, okay? This is only creating a false space that only exists to us as women. It doesn't exist to anyone else that we're entertaining. And men can detach their emotions way easier than a woman can. And it's always going to be that way. That's just how men are. They're not very emotional creatures. There are some emotional men, but I wouldn't say they're rare. It's just not as frequent as women. We are made emotional creatures. We're nurturing. Men are not nurturing. They can learn to be nurturing, but it's not naturally within them. If we as women take the time to get to know ourselves more, we decrease the allowance of gray areas or heartache that can intervene with our peace. A good starting point is understanding love languages. Now let's get into that. It's 5 love languages, okay? One love language is words of affirmation. That includes active listening, affirmations, and empathizing with the person. Another love language is physical touch, which involves nonverbal body language between you and another person, or a sense of touch. A third love language is receiving gifts. That includes prioritizing your spouse, thoughtfulness, and purposefully speaking. Another love language is quality time. That involves one-on-one time that's uninterrupted between you and whoever you're choosing to entertain. Like no phones, just you and that person consuming a space together, communicating, or just being in each other's presence and enjoying it, living in that moment with that person. Love language is an act of service, which is pretty much offering help and being there, letting your partner know, hey, I'm here for whatever. I'm here for anything you need. I'm here. I feel like my 3 love languages are, first and foremost, affirmations. I love being positive. I love seeing the positivity, being optimistic, having an open mind, and definitely physical touch. That right there it's priceless for me. Like just being able to exist with someone, simply having them next to your skin is everything to me, And the third one is definitely quality time. There's nothing that compares to quality time with someone that you actually care about, someone you actually love, someone that you're entertaining. So once you find out what your love languages are, all of them may apply to you. I don't think all of them apply to me. I feel like there's other assets I have. It just doesn't fall into those categories, all the categories, you feel me? So, but yeah, once you find out which love languages apply to you, you'll better get to know yourself, know your limits, know what you offer, just know yourself better as a. If you ever realize that you like someone more than they like you, you need to run, sis. Run fast, okay? Open your eyes up. Are they open? Open them real wide because you're not seeing the picture clearly. There's no clarity. And you're heading in the wrong direction. It's just that simple. I'm starting to realize that being lonely is okay. It's okay. Sometimes we as women feel like, oh, I have all my shit together. Why don't I have a man though? And it's not because of us, it's because of how society is. It's a lot of boys out here, a lot of people that's unprepared. Now, I'm not saying that a man has to be perfect, but men play games. Men lollygag. A lot of men just aren't prepared. A lot of men aren't ready for a relationship. They just want to dibble and dabble when it's convenient for them. And that takes me back to why make yourself convenient? So, but I'm starting to realize it's okay to be alone. It's okay. I'd rather be alone and live in my blessings than to revert or go backwards in life, trying to bring someone up that's not trying to do anything for themselves. Yeah. So it's okay. Girl, it gets hard. I know. Trust me, I know. It get hard. I gotta drink some of this tea. Juice. I'm lying. This wine, baby. Because I already know it be hurting. It be hitting me right here. But we're gonna be all right. That's what I do now. Life goes on. And if a person misses out on their blessing by not accepting us when God is sending us their way, that is not our problem. It's not our problem at all. Receiving half of what you give is not okay. It's not okay. Being a side piece is not okay. And we as women should not be okay with that. When a man says, oh, I'm just trying to have fun, I'm not looking for nothing serious, it's not okay. Don't fall for it. Don't lower your standards as a woman. Don't lessen your value. It's not okay. You will not be okay in the end. And you know what? Being friends with benefits is not okay either. We don't have to tolerate it. We don't have to allow it, and we don't have to accept it. That's just the way of a man using us for what we have to offer them with the goodness in our heart. It's not okay. We as women deserve more, and we know that. And men know that too. Men can see the worth in a woman and still try to see, they just still try to run that little game, little mind game. And if that man is willing to do that to you, to us as women, he's not the one in no kind of way. So don't ever settle for half a man, a situationship, a friends with benefits, friendship, relationship type of deal with any man, because you're worth more than that as a woman. We need to stop ignoring the flags, okay? We as women need to stop pouring into someone who is not ready to absorb or reciprocate back, pouring back into us. That serves us no purpose. And we know that. We do. You just gotta stop ignoring it. And says, if he say to anybody else that you just his friend, this my friend so-and-so, make sure that you keep that energy. Do friend things. Don't do relationship things. Do friend things. Remind him what he called you. And if removing certain things from a situationship affects it negatively, remove yourself. You can do it. I can do it. The word friend is exactly what it sounds like. More than an acquaintance, but less than a relationship. And, of course, it's outside of a family relationship. So don't do the most with the title. It is what it sounds like. It is what it is. A friend. Like I said, I get it. We as women feel that a man's presence is so comforting, it's so calming, and we all crave it at some point. I crave it often, but it changes the whole perspective when a man is around, in the sense of, you just feel a different kind of feng shui when that man is around. You're happier, you feel safer, you feel loving, you feel like you have that other person to help you with whatever you may need help with. You get to pick that person's brain for fun, and our senses and our emotions get excited when a man is around. That's just naturally how we are, because a man and a woman naturally are attracted to each other. So it's not out of the natural. That's just how we as women feel. And it's okay to feel that way. But it's also okay to be alone when entertaining certain people do not serve you any purpose. Right? A situation where a man may fear commitment because of the trauma from a past relationship. He may be entertaining 3 women and equally like them. Oh, she's beautiful, she's beautiful, she's beautiful. She has this, she has that, and she has that. And, as a man, they don't have to own up to who they're talking to. They just pretty much straddle the fence I'm here. I'm gonna pull back because I'm gonna give it to her. I'm gonna pull back. Let me see what she's about, you know? And men's emotions, you know, let's just say it's okay for them to do that. But if we do that, oh, we're every name. We're a hoe, you know, we just messy, no standards, we're everything. But men can do that. So we as women have to acknowledge, you know, we have to address it. We have to understand the man that we entertain, you know, what are they really interested in? And some men sugarcoat whether or not they want to entertain you or not. Men have a way with words just like women do. Sometimes them words be sounding so good and we just fall right for it. But hey, it's a part of living and learning. That's what we're here for. So it's okay to make mistakes. Just try to preserve your heart. You know, don't change who you are. Just change your mindset. Be more aware, more conscious of the way a man is moving. That way you know how to move accordingly. And in the end, you won't get hurt. Women must understand emotionally attached and emotionally detached. Those are two completely different entities. It's pretty much women versus men biologically. Women, like I said, are nurturers. We attach easily. And it's not a bad thing. It just means that we're interested. We like you. We're fond of you. We're interested. We want to grow closer, you know, and that's perfectly fine. Men are not as nurturing, you know. They may pick a berry from this tree and get an apple from that tree and try to compare them and see which one's benefits better benefit him when it's convenient for him. Who knows? Men's minds are complicated. Okay, so a first step would be to withdraw something that causes an attraction of emotions. For an example, if you remove sex from a situationship, are the remaining features valid enough to be strong in foundation to keep the situationship thriving? That's just one thing. Some women give out money. If you remove the money, are the remaining features valid enough to hold a strong foundation? Whatever you're offering this man the most, whatever attracts the most emotion for them or for you, if you remove that, is there a foundation? Will y'all continue to talk in a day, in a week, in a month? Or will he just go move on to his other options? Never allow yourself to be an option. Pause. No Diddy. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, let's just take a pause. Hashtag pause. And let's reflect on us as women. Have you taken the time to really sit down, reflect, and absorb your love life? See it for what it actually is. Does it even exist? Let's do that. Let's think. Because I did that a couple days ago. And it was pretty sad. But what did I say? We gonna get through this, girl. I'm not alone and you're not alone. We got this. Do you owe yourself an apology? I know I did. I did. I really apologize to myself. But anyway, if you owe yourself an apology, go in the mirror, light yourself a candle, create an aroma sense, dim the lights down, turn them off, hell. Get in a robe, get comfortable, you know, put on your favorite slippers, get some oil, you know, massage your feet, and just spend some time with yourself in the restroom. Look at yourself in the mirror and really appreciate who you are. Apologize to yourself. Reset. Renew. I mean, those are the simple things that you can do to show yourself love. No one's gonna love you like you love you. And we as women should take more time to detach from society's chaos, and get in tune with our true selves way more often than we do. As much time as we invest in everything else around us, we need to invest that same energy into us. And it doesn't make us self-centered, doesn't make us conceited or selfish, but we matter too. We as women, we matter too. And that's okay. It's okay. Let whoever wants to judge you for it, fuck them. They're not God. So try to take more time to do that. And it will show. You will glow and you will grow. Okay? The other thing that I want to add is that involving yourself with someone should never cause you to come to tears, because that's not love. That's not healthy emotions. That can actually fester into other negative feelings, especially if you don't address it with that person, or they don't console you, or try to understand why you cried, or involve themselves in some kind of way. So just remember that, because love is not sad. Love is beautiful. Love is strong. It's like a second skin. You should absorb it and be in it and love it. You should love love. I love love. It should make you wake up in the morning and see the world as a beautiful place to be, with a myriad amount of things to do. No limits. It should have you high. Spiritually, physically, mentally. It should have you high. It should make you feel like you're just riding a white horse through the country fields, okay? Well, that's just me, but and when that real kind of love comes around and stays around, doesn't, come and go as it pleases, you'll know it. It'll show, because when a woman is truly happy, you can't tell her shit. She can't see nothing negative. Goodbye, dismiss.
Tell me, who came to your mind when you listened to this? She's the different one. She's loyal, she's funny, she's kind, she's compassionate, and she's caring. She's far from perfect. Her heart is covered in scars. She's a hard safety to crack, but not by choice. She's a work in progress. She's chasing her dreams and silently pursuing her goals. She finally knows her worth. She's powerful. She's influential. She's a lover and a fighter. She's a dying breed. She's the good girl. And yes, she does exist. She's the one you thought of while listening to this video. If someone special came to mind while you listened to this, don't hesitate to let her know. Tag her in the comments and share this message with her. Let her feel appreciated for her unique qualities and the positive impact she has on your life. May she be blessed, and may you continue to cherish and uplift the ones who mean the most to you. God bless.
All in all, we as humans, we as women, and those as men, we're here to live, learn, and adjust to survive. We naturally do want a partner. That's perfectly fine. It's just taking the time to understand what you have to offer and what that other person is trying to offer you as well, knowing the value of both sides. Because it's two sides to every relationship. As long as you understand that, then you'll be able to have a healthy bond and a strong foundation. We as women need to protect the polish of our crowns and maintain the healthy tissues of our hearts. On some poetry shit. So, what are y'all gonna do today that will better tomorrow? I've been saying that for years. What can I do today to better tomorrow? But in the sense of my love life, what can I do today that will better tomorrow? Just think on that question. Sleep on it, wake up, think on it, sleep on it again until you come up with some sort of solution that will bring you your peace. So, thank y'all for watching. As always, I appreciate the support, and don't forget to click that like button and subscribe and share my page, please. I want to get my views up. Well, until next time.
It's giving bad bitch. Never ever play me like I'm average.